looking at is Strays. Emma, do you want to introduce Strays to us?
Yep, certainly. An abandoned, naive dog meets a group of streetwise mutts who agree to help him find his owner in the name of revenge. Here's a clip.
That's Doug, the best owner in the world. We're playing this game called Fetch and Fuck. Fetch! He drops me off really far away and drives home without me. When I bring the ball back, he says, fuck. That's how I know I won the game.
Right. So that clip made me laugh, I have to say, in the trailer. Did the film live up to it, Emma? I think it's just you and Scott that have seen this one so far.
Oh,
I haven't seen this one.
Scott's shaking his
You're
head.
on your own, Emma.
Oh, fantastic.
You're on your own.
Excellent.
Oh, no.
Don't worry. I'm going to be sensible about it.
Okay.
It's exactly like the trailer. Like, you don't go in and get many off-the-wall surprises, which I think, sometimes is just exactly what you need when you go to the cinema. Just, you're getting something that ridiculous, and it works, lives up to what it says on the tin. Obviously, the whole idea is, and that trailer gets me every time. Poor little Reg gets dumped somewhere, runs all the way home with his ball, and he loves his owner, and his owner hates him, and then does it all over again. And just the way they do that throughout it's just heartbreaking. Poor little Reg. I won't tear up, I promise. But, obviously once he meets all these streetwise dogs from the city and they all get together and farce ensues, alcohol, drugs, all the things that dogs do in their downtime. It takes everything to another level. It's very much like things like Sausage Party and built for kids but made for adults kind of thing. Obviously, a lot of CGI talking dogs, which actually in this I did not find offensive to look at. Some films do it horrendously, but this one, I'm going to say it looked like dogs talking. We know I haven't seen dogs talking before, but...
So Pluto's not in this.
So all the dogs have, all got their individual personalities, and we meet lots of different characters throughout the story. There is one dog who is basically a narrator dog, narrating his owner's life, and that came out of nowhere to me. I don't remember having seen a clip of it before, but it was just so funny in a really traumatizing way. Definitely one of my favourites. The core group of dogs have a great little dynamic going on, and when they eat the magic mushrooms from the forest, it's very much like the Dora the Explorer film.
Oh yes, yeah.
Scene as well. They get super high, and everyone's like animated or a sock puppet. There is a scene in that section, and you know what is coming. I mean, squeamish people look away. It's done in a very tasteful way, shall we say. I was crying with laughter because you knew what was happening. You're like, oh, they've not done this. And it gets worse and worse and worse. I just really love the way they actually made the whole story of essentially just this one small journey. I think it's supposed to be like 3 hours it took his owner to drive it. They're trying to get back, and just the way the relationships between the dogs change. So when they have sort of the quandary about they want to get revenge on Reggie's owner, Doug, and Reg is having doubts, and because he loves Doug, because he's that sort of dog, and just the way they deal with that, and then the ending, which is as insane as you would expect it to be. 4 dogs getting revenge on one man. There is a lot of swearing though, which
I guess that
it doesn't really bother me, but it did feel excessive. It was like watching The Gentleman, and I wish I had taken a tally of how many swear words there were. And I didn't feel like that was necessary, but I still had a good time regardless.
Okay. So it sounds like a cross between Ted and Sausage Party then, and with a whole bunch of scatological humour.
Homeward Bound as well, bit of that.
Homeward Bound 10 Sausage Party. That's quite a blender word.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically. But yeah.
Right.
Entertaining.
So, okay, there's only one of you, Emma, for this. So score on the door for Strays.
It's a 7. It could be a 6 just because of the swearing, but I walked out and I said a 7 in my head.
Okay.
Just, it is ridiculous. Like, it's not going to win anything. But it's certainly worth one watch.
Okay. Right. Well, I got a horrible feeling that if Andy, Scott and I saw it, it probably wouldn't. But at a 7.0 Flickering Dreams score, Strays is a... Right. We'll see.